Hey, what's up everyone? Today's video is going to be a little bit of a quicker video because this is a story that just broke over the weekend, and I don't expect too many details to come out about this because this is something that did happen in another country. It happened in Guatemala. So for those of you that have or have not heard, I'm sure some of you probably have at this point in time, but for those of you that haven't, Reuben Langdon, aka the voice actor and motion capture actor for Dante from the Devil May Cry games, from Devil May Cry 3 to 5, not including the newer DMC game, he was shot at this weekend while in Guatemala while filming a documentary with one of his friends. Now, this is something, of course, now, no need for y'all to worry. He was not hit. He was not harmed. He came out of this situation pretty much unscathed. I'm pretty sure for the most part, him and his friend were just shook up after the whole ordeal, but luckily neither one of them were hurt. There was no serious injuries. Obviously, their car got shot up. I'm going to leave a link in the description below so you guys can check out this article. I'll go over this article that Bounding Into Comics did about it, and I will leave links in the description below if you guys want to go ahead and watch the video itself, where they kind of talk about detail for detail what the, where the bullet holes are in the car and all that stuff, and their reactions to it. Of course, there is some strong language in that video, which is understandable considering the ordeal that both these men went through. But the reason why I specifically am talking about this is, of course, because I, not too long ago, did a video with the help of Reuben, as well as I've done videos with him before in the past, a series that I did with him. Anytime he's come into town, I've always tried to meet up with him. I say we're acquaintances, so I guess we're kind of friends, I guess you could say, because we do keep in touch. We do contact each other throughout the year, several times throughout the year. I do have his number. We do text on occasion and talk for a bit, but I know that he's also very busy, so with a lot of work, he goes from here to Japan quite a bit, especially when he's doing motion capture and voice work. So he's usually pretty busy, and if he's not doing that, he's usually doing conventions. So I have reached out to him. I went ahead and sent him a text and a message on Facebook, hit him up saying, I'm glad that he's all right. I'm sure he's dealing with a lot right now. He probably still has to talk with authorities if they're doing a formal investigation over there, and whoever else he needs to talk to. So I'm pretty sure he's busy and being caught up with all that, so I don't expect a response from him anytime soon. But let's go over this article just a little bit here. Devil May Cry 5 voice actor Reuben Langdon, who portrays Dante, was shot at least 6 times while filming a documentary in Guatemala. Langdon informed his followers on Twitter about the incident in a lighthearted post, considering he was nearly hit. "So glad I had my bulletproof coffee this morning." Steve Copeland, who is filming the documentary Vision of the Ages with Langdon, posted a video of the aftermath of the attack on Facebook. As you can see in the video below, Copeland shows where the bullets hit the car, and he details that a man tried to open the passenger door before opening fire on the car as Copeland and Langdon drove off. Copeland prefaced the video with the following statement on Facebook: "The message we're bringing forward is both ancient and from the future. Now is the time when we come together as one human family to restore our shared home, regenerate, and see peace materialize on Earth. Some people don't want this to happen, but it's predestined and will happen regardless of their attempts to keep it from happening." In the video, Langdon states he felt something hit when the man was firing at them, and he wasn't joking, as one of the bullets hit the back of the seat where he was sitting. Langdon would confirm in a subsequent tweet he was filming in Guatemala. The United States Department of State issued a travel advisory to Guatemala in May of last year, encouraging people to reconsider travel. The report would state theft and armed robbery are the most common problems encountered by American citizens. So the rest of the article just kind of goes over the violent crimes that American citizens have faced while on travel to Guatemala, which is the usual round of suspects. So I won't go over that. It also talks about Reuben's upcoming appearance in Devil May Cry 5, which will be available March 8th for those of you that are interested. But this really couldn't have happened to a nicer guy. And I don't say that sarcastically. I don't say that in a mean way. I say it, it's surprising because Reuben is such a really nice guy. And for something like this to happen to him, it sucks. It's a good thing that it wasn't major. It's a good thing that bullet did not hit him, because who knows how that could have impacted his life and career. I mean, it could have been life-threatening depending on where he got hit, or it could have been severely jeopardizing to his career. And this is something that I can tell you firsthand because of conversations, and I've had conversations at length with Reuben. He enjoys what he does. He takes great pride in motion capture and stunt work. It's something that he's always loved. He loves the martial arts. He's a little bit of a hippie at times, I guess you could say, which is not a bad thing. He's just a very easygoing, nice guy. By far one of the nicest people I personally have ever met on the convention circuit, and I've had the pleasure of befriending. Like, I call him an acquaintance. I do consider him kind of a friend, but of course, like I said, we don't hang out very often. But hey, Reuben, again, glad you're doing all right, buddy. For those of you that are out there, send some positive vibes and prayers his way. Hopefully everything will be all right. And if I find out anything, I'll let you all know, of course, after consulting with Reuben, if it's okay or not. So hang tight, y'all. For those of you, again, that are interested in reading the article, link is in the description below. Until next time, you know how it goes. The hunt continues.